Ukrainian forces fired rockets at a facility in the eastern Donetsk region where Russian soldiers were stationed, killing 63 of them, Russia's defense ministry said Monday, in one of the deadliest attacks on the Kremlin's forces since the war began. Ukrainian forces fired 6 rockets from a HIMARS launch system, and 2 of them were shot down, a defense ministry statement said. It did not say when the strike happened. The strike, using a U.S.-supplied precision weapon that has proven critical in enabling Ukrainian forces to hit key targets, delivered a new setback for Russia, which in recent months has reeled from a Ukrainian counter-offensive. According to the governor of Russia's Samara region, Dmitry Azarov, an unspecified number of residents of the region were among those killed and wounded by the strike on the town of Makivka. Russian military bloggers, whose information has largely been reliable during the war, said ammunition stored close to the facility had exploded in the attack and contributed to the high number of casualties. Expressing anger at the losses, Daniel Besanov, an official with the Russian-appointed administration in Russian-occupied Donetsk, called for the punishment of military officers who ordered a large number of troops to be stationed at the facility. The Ukrainian military appeared to acknowledge the attack Monday, with the general staff confirming that Makivka was hit and saying 10 Russian military vehicles were destroyed or damaged. It added that Russian personnel losses were still being clarified. In a claim that could not be independently verified, the Strategic Communications Directorate of Ukraine's armed forces had maintained Sunday that some 400 mobilized Russian soldiers were killed in a vocational school building in Makivka, and about 300 more were wounded. Meanwhile, Russia deployed multiple exploding drones at another nighttime attack on Ukraine, officials said Monday, as the Kremlin signaled no let-up in its strategy of using bombardments to target the country's energy infrastructure and wear down Ukrainian resistance to its invasion. On Monday, Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said that 40 drones headed for Kyiv overnight. All of them were destroyed, according to air defense forces. Klitschko said 22 drones were destroyed over Kyiv, 3 in the outlying Kyiv region and 15 over neighboring provinces. Energy infrastructure facilities were damaged as the result of the attack, and an explosion occurred in one city district, the mayor said. It wasn't immediately clear whether that was caused by drones or other munitions. A wounded 19-year-old man was hospitalized, Klitschko added, and emergency power outages were underway in the capital. In the outlying Kyiv region, a critical infrastructure object and residential buildings were hit, Government Alexei Kuleba said. Russia has carried out airstrikes on Ukrainian power and water supplies almost weekly since October. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has accused Russia of energy terrorism as the aerial bombardments have left many people without heat amid freezing temperatures. Ukrainian officials say Moscow is weaponizing winter in its effort to demoralize the Ukrainian resistance. Ukraine is using sophisticated Western-supplied weapons to help shoot down Russia's missiles and drones, as well as send artillery fire into Russian-held areas of the country. Moscow's full-scale invasion on February 24 has gone awry, putting pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin as his ground forces struggle to hold ground and advance. Putin insists he had no choice but to send troops into Ukraine because it threatened Russia's security, an assertion condemned by the West, which says Moscow bears full responsibility for the war. Drones, missiles, and artillery shells launched by Russian forces also struck areas across Ukraine. 5 people were wounded in the Monday morning shelling of a Ukraine-controlled area of the southern Kherson region, its Ukrainian government Yaroslav Yanushevich said on Telegram. The Russian forces attacked the city of Berislav, the official said, firing at a local market, likely from a tank. 3 of the wounded are in serious condition and are being evacuated to Kherson, Yanushevich said. Seven drones were shot down over the southern Mykolaiv region, according to government Vitaly Kim, and 3 more were shot down in the southeastern Dnipropetrovsk region, government Valentin Reznichenko said. In the Dnipropetrovsk region, a missile was also destroyed, according to Reznichenko. He said that energy infrastructure in the region was being targeted.